Hey, welcome back to Shadow Hearts, where we watch another demo for some reason.
Should I be closing my eyes right now?
Probably, but who cares? Actually, this is spoiling today's stream.
Oh no! Stream?
Stream, we're totally live right now on Twitch. No. Um,
oh man, where are those endorsements we've been requesting people?
Oh, nobody's gonna get that joke. So anyway, yeah, you're getting to see a lot of stuff you've seen before and stuff that's new. It turns out there's only 2 of these demos.
Oh.
So I figured we'd splice this one in for the start of this video, just for kicks.
Right. This entire scene right now.
Yeah.
Oh, we had the bacon teleporting out section already. Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, a lot of this is what's to come. It's a nice little preview for you. Little trailer. Alright, so let's get into the game proper. I don't know if you remember where we were?
We were in a shop and we had just exploded the street. Oh, the portal hole is now a ladder.
Yes. This is the last bit of color correction I'm going to do for this. Anything that is colored wrong now is colored wrong for good.
Okay, so...
We're in an obligatory sewer level, of course.
Mm.
And I will say, I did a lot of editing here, and it's really nice that the background music for this is just water, because it makes the edits a lot more seamless. At least at first.
So, we're not going to see a fight against sewer rats or anything of that nature? Oh.
Well, most of the enemies down here are frogs, because that's the way this works.
Frogs with almost cat-like faces. At least that's how the motion blur makes it look.
Well, yeah, let's just not even... I do a lot of not trying for perfects here. And you're gonna see
Is that because I taught you to give up on perfectionism a long time ago?
So, real quick, let's just talk about Alice here. You'll notice she has a larger hitbox on her Judgment Ring, because we gave her an equipment for that.
Right.
This is actually our first chance to demo that off. So, there's not a lot else to say. I guess the fact that there's 2 different types of frog, you know, they have different elements behind them. Ironically enough, the one in the back that's all blue is not water elemental.
Is it fire?
No.
Light?
It is in fact light elemental, yes. So, bashing it with a book from a light elemental character is not necessarily the best idea.
Alice is just made out of paper, isn't she?
Yeah, she is very much stay in the back row, do your magics, get your hits in where you can, maybe kill a frog god, whatever.
Run out of SP super quick.
You know, I mean, it's how you do. She will gain them as she levels up, which is the appropriate kind of integration of gameplay and story. As she gets used to the horrors of the world she's in, she'll get better at handling them.
Hmm. Okay, so I'm having a little trouble believing that, you know, a luring spy lady would have, you know, crawled through these icky sewers. But then again, that's just sexism, and what do we know about that?
Well, this game's kind of awash in it sometimes, but we'll see what happens. Right now we have creepy eyes in the darkness. You know, that old cliche.
Oh no. Is it creepypasta time?
And then I looked into the darkness, and there were hyper-realistic eyes staring back at me. Oh hey, it's that puppy.
Nice.
That's not gonna get annoying.
Oh. Okay. Station.
Do you remember the first screen that we were on last time?
Right, the park.
Yeah.
Station?
This game has issues. We've talked about them before. We'll probably be talking about them again in the next parts, but... Let's see.
The voice in my head tells me so.
Are we really lost? What?
I mean...
Oh, no, dude, this sewer is such a maze, you have no idea. It's going to be so difficult to find our way around.
Are we able to go into this hole in the wall, or is that just literally something to get your attention and draw you to it so you can activate this cutscene?
The latter.
Right.
There is something here that's not just the dog, but I kind of forget about it until way later, and you'll see it edited in. So how do you suppose they got the Foley effects for the gunfire, Nathan?
I don't know.
I imagine they just took a spoon and hit a metal pan.
Oh, how did she get knocked down there when we came in afterwards?
Again? This doesn't match up to anything.
Yuri, you need to stop picking up women in their sleep. You need to stop picking up women when they're unconscious.
Well, at least she's actually flat on the ground, unlike some girls. Oh, hey, she's okay. By the way, she is extremely full of herself.
She likes them young and naive, apparently.
Again, he's 24.
And she is?
We'll get into that. She is a spy and her age is classified. Let's just start there for now.
Also the whole don't ask a lady thing, so...
I should put typing noises on my computer and on this recording and go look it up. Because I'm kind of saving that for this particular historical note.
Yes, like 3 minutes ago. 5 maybe.
I love that. You're the terrorist. You blew up a...
Is that your official title? Oh, so, goody!
This is where you know she's the greatest spy who's ever lived, ever.
At least she doesn't need to give us permission to explore the sewers.
Where are you going? That way's a dead end, Yuri.
You know it's old times because they have to say the full word. Telephone number.
Okay. My telephone number is, first you dial 6194, then you have the operator connect you. And this is 1913! Like, I know she has super cool briefcase with all sorts of magic technology in it, but telephones in this stage are still switchboard operated.
And if I remember the first demo from the first video, her She also gets those Groucho glasses, doesn't she?
Yes, by the way, her name is Marguerite. Specifically, her full name is Marguerite Gertrude Zell, which means she's Mata Hari, the single most famous spy in world history.
Spy, quote unquote. It's not been established.
That's actually true. I'm going to talk a lot about this in the forum. It's going to be my major historical note, kind of comparing who Marguerite is here versus who Mata Hari was in the real world. So look forward to that.
I will.
And everybody who's not watching this from the forum, you'll have no idea unless I link it in the description. Odds are even whether I will.
Meanwhile, watch Yuri flail his arms around in the sewer.
So let's, game saved. It's always important to have game saved.
Margaret conveniently comes at the same level as the rest of the party average.
By the way, yeah. This is the big sewer maze. Here's your exit. Oh, but hey, it's...
Oh boy, moon runes.
So, what I'm going to put out here now is this game kind of takes Taoism or Daoism, however you want to pronounce it, and kind of sends it way off the rails. Most of the stuff that you're going to get into in this game has nothing to do with real Daoism in any way, shape, or form. It's just their way to kind of, explain away the magic stuff.
Yes. Also, I was about to say, is Susie sabotaging us, or...
By the way, sinister and evil.
Oh, so it's not Susie.
I don't know. So how do you like this soundtrack?
It's nice.
Splish splash.
Is it time for the obligatory ASMR?
I didn't realize, A, that it was obligatory, or B, that there was time for it at all. See, now feng shui, of course, which is the whole concept of putting things in the right place. And
Green things to the north! Green things to the north!
Yes, thank you for the Animal Crossing reference.
Well, do you know much about feng shui outside of that?
I know there was a paper and pencil RPG, and I know that it got really big for about 5 or 6 years in America in terms of how people were laying out their homes, but other than that, no. I know that this game is kind of nonsense with it. And I know that we're missing the part where Alice is sensing evil again. I do like Yuri here. He's just, I don't want to go through your stupid puzzle. If there's going to be a boss fight, bring it to me now and let's just get it over with. I can relate.
You're a new party member. You need the XP. Oh, is this the whole... So, a woman's touch? Is that what's going on here?
No, not so much. It's just we have to solve the puzzle. And he's like, alright, if we got a puzzle to solve. Oh hey, more explosions. See, this is what I like about Marguerite. She makes the trains blow up on time.
Oh, shame she doesn't do that with your local railway.
First of all, we're about 83 years too late, or 93. Oh geez, I just realized it's been over 100 years since when this game was set. I am bad at numbers. I studied English in college, okay?
Well, they always say authors are not mathematicians.
Okay. I may end up posting a second video from this clip that we won't talk over, just as a little thing. I kind of want to do a Gilligan cut here. And we'll be seeing the other end of the Gilligan cut a little bit later.
Localization note. Plan means plan.
I want whoever did that Death Note thing to be working on this. You know, everything is according to Keikaku. So I left this battle in, just because it was the first battle with, Marguerite in our party. And I think I also show off what Holy Edge does, which is Alice's new ability.
Wait. Is she wearing a Zero suit?
She's wearing a something. It's the kind of thing you wear when you're Miss Spy Genius, see?
I see. When you need to use your feminine charms against unknown espion.
So I'm going to screw up Grenade royally.
Okay. Oh.
Because I had forgotten where it is. Alright, Holy Edge. Everybody but Yuri gets an edge spell, and what it does is it changes your element to whatever the element you do is.
Okay, so we don't even get to demonstrate her element in this fight.
No, she's water elemental, and those are water frogs, so I'm like, let's just give her some extra damage.
Oh. Oh, and I take it that makes you go fast on the ring?
Yes, it has a hit chance of speeding or slowing down or whatever. And if it hits, it's going to speed up your ring, yeah. So, let's just fight. She has a pretty weird judgment ring, so it took me a couple battles to get used to it, and I felt the need to show you me failing.
She's Revolver Ocelot.
Oh, wait till you see her actually get all 3 hits off, you'll love it. So she took a lot of hits there.
Well, that's the thing about being being into espionage and spying and all that. You're not meant to be seen, so you don't train for, taking damage, getting hit.
Alright. So, we find her, and then we immediately find her first pistol upgrade. That was the other reason I left that in. I wanted to have one battle with her default weapon on her.
Game design.
And now we're going to do a cut. Alright?
Yeah.
I figured something out. You can go back up this ladder, back up the portable hole.
And you can go in the shop and things happen?
Yeah, let's go back in the store. I like this guy. If you got the money, I got the time, baby. And no, you're not going to watch me shop again. I cut it from here. Just wanted to, that you can go back, and it's a good way to do grinding. So let's come over this way. Now that this has fallen.
Oh, we're going to find another dog.
Nope. Actually, we find the sealing stone. And here's where I'm going, I want a Gilligan cut to. From the whole, I don't make mistakes, to this. I'm thinking that'll make a funny little short.
Oh, and she does the noblewoman laugh.
Yeah, for somebody who in the real world was Dutch, they made her very Japanese above 25.
Something Christmas cake.
Yeah. Nice to see they're mindful of the cultures in which the game takes place and where the characters from. By the way, let's just cut to a battle. Wanted to show the other enemy in the sewer. Other enemy group, anyway. You're gonna get a lot of brain hopper this episode, Nathan.
Yes! By my rough estimate, we still have another 8 or 7 goes before we, meet my target.
So, this thing is fire. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Alright, here's my solution to fire. So you ready for a mix of voices?
Yeah, I could use some help here.
That is clearly 2 different voice actresses. Like, it's obvious. Guys, I mean...
Well, when you're a spy genius...
By the way, she leveled up.
Oh,
She knows
man!
Aqua Edge if we ever need it.
The Edge!
Like I said, Yuri's the only one who doesn't get one. So
But he's the edgiest one of them all.
So, I mentioned I left something here. I didn't want to forget that. We'll need that. Oh, hey.
The cut!
I had a lot of fun doing the editing. Like I told you before we started, I cut like 20 minutes out of this. But Evil 3, I fought it, so I figured we'd put it in. So that way I don't have to show any more going to the graveyard except for fusions. This thing has some pretty good evasion. This is going to be kind of a long fight.
You could have cut out that miss.
I could have just just had it jump cut right from the... No, this is fine. Besides, there's a lot of them.
You could have cut out that miss.
Is that going to be your joke for the rest of the day now? Anytime somebody misses, you could have cut that out.
Or maybe I'll pretend that we have cut something, even when we're clearly still in the middle of things.
What the kind of noises were those? Did you hear that? Evil 3 has the strangest sound effects.
It's also semi-invisible.
Yeah, it really is. Here, let's just be quiet. Listen, listen. What is that sound?
What are the Foley effects for that?
So yeah, as always, we get nothing from actually beating the thing, but we do get a reward.
This game is silly.
That's why I like it so much. And we'll be getting that reward. I could have cut that out. So you're not going to get to see me use this in this video. I'm saving it. Seal of Force is an item that lets you raise your attack power permanently. It's one of those. So let's go back to the graveyard. We somehow got 30 water points, probably through grinding that nobody got to see.
Just in case the cuts are confusing people, the graveyard is basically a menu option. We can go here at any point, no matter where we are, right?
We have to be at a safe point.
Oh, well, that.
But yes. So, hey, let's fight a new fusion monster and get it into our repertoire.
Mandragon.
Would you like me to upload the unedited version of this so you can watch me run in circles for 20 minutes? More or less? And fight battles?
I don't know, that sounds like a thread vote kind of thing.
I don't think anybody wants to see me, because I literally, for parts of it, just am running around and around and around trying to get random encounters to pop up.
What, in circles? In actual circles? You just taped your control stick to one side?
No, I did it manually.
Okay.
Because it's not tank control, so I had to actually rotate the analog stick in a circle. I also, went back up to do shopping and get more things, so we have a better item suite.
I noticed that this guy used the... Wait. One of the water spells that boss in the cat village had. Does that mean that we're going to be using that now?
Yep.
Nice.
Finally, that mischance came in. The first thing the thing did in the battle was raise its evasion, and I almost never miss it. Got a lot of hit points. I think they get stronger as you do, to make it a more challenging fight.
I guess that would make sense, because...
But we still win.
I assume that you'll be getting higher grade elemental fusions when you level up your energies higher?
Yes, but there's more to it than that, and we'll get into it when we actually reach that point.
Okay.
But hey, just a thing that happens whenever you get a fusion. You'll get overwhelmed by an emotion.
The pain!
So, again, unlike Covenant, we do have to equip our souls, and we can only have 3, but fortunately we now have 3.
Excellent.
Alright, so that's enough of that. Let's get out of here.
A little bit of a shame that water doesn't appear to be the best thing right now.
Oh, by the way, I forgot something up here. You notice I just found it?
Is it another lottery ticket?
You're darn right it's another lottery ticket.
Morn, I think we need to have an intervention.
Oh, hey, there's something else I didn't do, so I thought I'd show that off.
You
Let's
have...
return to the sewer. We've done everything we need. We've got the thing. We've grinded up some levels. We got a fusion. So let's go crack this, puzzle.
Oh my god, all these cuts.
That's the last one. Everything else from here is going to be played out. By the way, did you hear that growl?
Yes.
Awesome. I think that's what you expected her character to be like.
Wait, so she's got the noble woman laugh and she's super smug and classy, but she's also a valley girl.
Also, yeah.
Okay. She's also Miss Universe.
Miss Spy Genius Universe. So here's your mini-boss. You know what? Let's not even waste our time. Let's just throw grenades. You got pretty good at this one, but I kind of stopped trying for perfects on it.
I could use some help here.
Using 2 voices distracts the enemy from dodging the grenade.
Exactly.
Oh, what was that strike thing?
Oh, critical hit.
Right.
I don't think we'd seen it before, so that was a good time. So let's make Death Emperor happen, because why not?
Because, why show off the thing we just got?
That's not going to happen in this video. I'm just going to tell you that right now. We're not using Mandragon at all, I promise. Really, I mean it this time. So we're going to go ahead and attempt to raise her magic because she hits all enemies.
Okay.
Alright.
So, what kind of level are we right now? 'Cause
I think we're level 9 or 10.
that's a jump up from Margaret coming in at 7.
Yep. I was really just trying to get the water fusion. Of course I was lying to you. We have a real boss coming up where we'll be using that fusion. But for this mini-boss, I had the idea of, let's just, make her stronger and then murder face things with grenades. That's a stronger version of the one we have on Mandragon. I'm sure we'll be getting it at some point.
I really hope we don't turn into one of these things.
Well, I mean, I have bad news for you. I'm gonna keep doing that. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of Kappa. This ain't Twitch.tv. Well, that solves that problem.
That'll explain the lack of voice clips telling you to not get hit.
Oh man, I would get that so much in this game. I'm just already imagining another thing. Hey Morn, stop missing the Judgment Ring. Because you just know.
Yeah, I could use some help.
And I will admit that these battles kind of turn into pick the one thing that works and just do it until you win.
Yeah.
Fighting
oh no!
Spirit.
He's going to buff his attack or something.
That's exactly what he's going to do.
Oh, Mercy.
Right, so yeah, we're kind of turned into a moment of just, hey, this is the thing that works, so let's just keep doing it. I think in the middle's got a lot of hit points.
Did you hit the thing on the right with Alice a few times? Because it went down significantly quicker than the one on the left.
No, I just kind of threw the curse attack at it thingy.
Right.
The Dark Messenger. So what? It's like, what do we do? I was hoping. I'm not gonna lie. I was really hoping Alice was just gonna Bible it to death.
Be gone, Satan!
No, so we'll just poke it. Finger poke.
Margaret is completely unfazed by the fact that Yuri turns into demons.
Yeah, I never know. Maybe she has a reason for that. Or maybe she's just crazy. She does, after all, think she's Miss Spy Genius. Yeah, that frightened me to death. Death Emperor? Oh!
Please, never say any part of that sentence ever again.
More like... Oops.
Uh-oh, she's sensing more evil.
You're actually right.
Why didn't you sense it beforehand?
Would you believe there's actually a reason?
What, it didn't turn off until the seal broke or something ridiculous?
No, she was sensing evil when we first looked at the seal, and she said it had been following them since they came down into the sewer.
Oh, okay. Paranoia doesn't look good on you, hun.
So let's tent. You'll see we got some more items.
Some.
Just a few. I mean... So I gotta look for somebody to see what these spikes are that we got out of the battle. Humorously enough, they prevent knockback. And, of course, just because we can... Game saved. No, Morn, we just need to get on with it. You've already done your thing.
You could have cut that out. So, are you going to cut out that 20-minute ladder climb?
Yeah, you know, they made me want to play Snake Eater over and over and over again. I don't think the audience needs that.
I have no idea why a sewer for urban area would connect to an air landing field.
By the way, hey, look, it's Tiny the dog.
He teleported back in. Oh no! Racism!
I like that Tiny summoned them. Isn't that great?
Betrayed by a dog. I always knew it would happen like this.
By the way, how do you like this alarm? I've got my volume turned way down and I still feel like I want to shout over it.
Oh boy, we're going to be lobbing grenades at actual people now.
I think I do. I don't think I do any grenade throwing here. I think I just punch him in the face.
Ah, it seems that you brought your gun to a fist fight.
What were you thinking? And they disappear like monsters. What's that?
Would you believe there's a good reason for it?
No. This is my favorite, though. Are you ready for this?
You are correct. I do love when Margaret hits all 3 shots.
I certainly do. But meanwhile, I'm just going to gloss over that and point out that Alice just murdered a Japanese man.
Yikes.
Alice, the, goody two-shoes Mary Sue of this game, just committed cold-blooded murder.
Yeah, they're not even crumpled on the floor or anything.
No, they're just gone. So yeah, we had 2 phases of this, because we couldn't fight all 4 of them at once.
No, that would be silly. They might
I
actually
might have
get
had to throw a grenade.
They might actually have got to fire a gun.
So, just for you.
Thanks.
Because I like you so much. That is some real gun safety you got going on there, Marguerite. Just toss it up in the air, catch it, don't put on the safety. Why would you even worry about that? Notice they also give you soul energy, so I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Or are you lying to me again, and you do know what's going on with that?
I have no idea why it's like... Because those are supposed to be the monsters you killed, and the malice builds up from it and all that, so... Unless the game is trying to say that Japanese people are monsters, which I certainly wouldn't.
Do we fight people of other nationalities so that it might redeem itself?
Kind of sort... Oh, hey, another bomb. We kind of do?
Oh yeah, what am I talking about? Roger Bacon's in this.
Yeah, and this game is also, a Japanese game, so if it's racism, it is self-racism, at least.
Didn't detect that, did you?
Oh. Another kaboom. That's how you describe it. Marguerite totally doesn't get it. Like, suddenly she's like, what's a bomb? I've never seen one of those in my life. So there's this. Do you remember when I said that this game gets better?
This implies that there was ever a low point.
I like to think that Xiaoyang Village was kind of the game's low point. It just progressively gets better from there, in my opinion, with some exceptions we'll be seeing. But for the most part, it's just much more fun is happening. And this is an example of that.
Why was he not here for the cat village? The heathen! What the heck?
This evil or... Oh!
Are we gonna have to kill a dog?
I mean, maybe?
Oh no, this is not appropriate for the forums. They love dogs!
Oh, dogs love bacon! No, this is wrong! He laughs like a Jack Chick character. Why?
You didn't do anything to him on the train. You're the one who got curb stomped.
Yeah, but then, he punched him in the face and he didn't stick around to see the green magic happen again. Everybody's excited to tell us their names. I don't know if you've noticed that. And That line of use zeros does not feel appropriate for who this character is.
But you introduced yourself as the cute little dog, Tiny.
Oh, this is the best cutscene so far.
Why did the plane have to blow up?
Because why not?
Why were we even going for the plane?
So we could get away from the Japanese army? By the way, it's Dehwai. Or whatever, David? Well, let's call him David to go with Susie. Not to quote Army of Darkness too closely, but you got ugly real fast there, Tiny.
So, anyone want to bet that Mandragon is a misspelling of Mandragora or, you know?
I don't know, but we're going to flash flood it, because I know you wanted me to do. Also, because it's a fire elemental enemy.
Good thing we have 2 water types in the party.
Exactly.
Uh-oh, it's casting RPGs at us.
Next, it's front mission. You just watch. So yeah, our basic plan is that Alice is on healing duty. Marguerite and Yuri are our damage dealers. Yuri has a backup heal in case we do happen to need it.
Yeah. Is that a pattern with most of his fusions that they have, you know, one big attack and one healing?
Something like that. We have a buffer. We have a defensive, or yeah, that's our buffer. We have a support that is not buff, and then we have a damaging spell, it seems. Like, the one on Death Emperor is called, not Curse Attack. It's something where it does a little bit of drain life.
I see.
I can't remember the name of it right now, and I don't want to type in my keyboard to find out.
For a moment there, I thought you changed Mandragon's element to holy, and I was like, what are you doing?
Being bad at the video game. Does that surprise you, though, really?
Yeah, I could use some help here.
I'm very surprised that you haven't cut out a single use of grenade yet.
You know, I probably should. That's not actually true. I cut out a lot of grenading. It's how I got through most of the random encounters. It's just spam grenades. I can't believe I missed that.
Yeah, but I mean, cutting it out as in...
What? Doing a jump cut in the middle of a battle? That's not my style. Otherwise, we would already be just cutting to the end of this, because you pretty much see how it goes.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'd cut this out.
No, it's just that of all the attacks and moves and actions we've had in the battles in this video, grenade is the one that has actually happened the most.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to get through the fights quickly, and it's an effective offensive power thingy, you know.
Yeah.
Especially against a fire enemy who does Breath of Fire or Secret of Mana.
Especially with these flattering camera angles.
Yeah, you know, that's my treat. So yeah, we're just gonna keep pushing, because look, he's almost dead.
Yeah. If I was the one in control here, I probably would have changed Alice's element to water at some point. Just for the sake of it.
But any turn you spend doing that is a turn you are not spending, you know... words. It's a turn you're not spending grenading, and that's kind of a waste. So hey, there's our major boss for this section. Let's see what's next. Oh, Asian Parfait, okay.
Oh, okay.
Now I get it.
Ah, telling us your whole motive. Exactly how you were going to conquer the world. Are we going to kidnap the evil dog now?
I don't see it anywhere, do you?
Oh. Well, they're still talking about him as if he's still alive, so...
Well, the dog's not... Never mind.
Oh, I know a little something.
I'll tell you about it later, off screen.
When you're old enough.
You gonna blow this one up too, Marguerite?
BRB!
Oh boy. Yuri, she murdered a Japanese man with a book!
Oh no, she has some big secret dangling around. People just don't like to point it out because they think it'd be rude.
So ready for the best airplane ever?
Oh boy.
Hey you guys!
Oh my god, look what I found. I think.
Hand me down. That's the term I would use. So here's how dumb Yuri and Alice actually are. Alright. Okay. Let's get on the Rust Bucket. Why not? They're children, Yuri. What is wrong with you?
I don't think these planes were made for more than one person at a time anyway, so I can imagine how cramped it is in that cabin.
Yeah.
Cockpit, whatever. I mean, I imagine 80% of the room's taken up by Alice's skirt.
Yeah, that skirt is just rigid. Unless you're casting Cure, in which case it shakes.
Is that because the steering wheel fell off?
Afraid so.
Oh boy! Sexism!
Yep, all over this game. So hey, we got away. Oh, remember her?
Yeah.
Do you wish you didn't?
Oh no, we arrived at the plot mandated time.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Rust Bucket, Rust Heap. I apologize for using the wrong terminology. So as much as I don't really like the whole TV tropes thing, I have to admit the term villain ball totally applies here.
Ah, of course, their own incompetence will strike them down.
They were murdered by a young European girl.
She had a very heavy Bible.
Dalian. So I'm going to tell you right ahead, that is actually where we're going. That's the next area of the game, is a place called Dalian.
But how would she know this?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I think you're right. I think there's some plot mandated nonsense going on. See, Dalian.
I mean, maybe she knows where Malkovich is planning on going in order to continue being a genius spy?
Maybe, but let's make another save in case I have to re-record. But that's going to be it for this part. Next time we'll see Darkport Dalian, I guess. So...
Oh, that's not ominous.
Not at all. So...